herders-farmers conflict in Nigeria really started a while from now. It's not something that really started new. Besides, I want to believe that from creation, if you look at the Bible account of Cain and Abel, there has always been a conflict between farmers and herders, because Cain had to kill Abel, being a crop farmer or an animal rearer, and Abel a crop farmer. So this has been there for a while, but it is actually on an increase in Nigeria for two basic reasons. One, I believe increase in population. Two, climate change. Before today, the crisis or the conflict have been very minimal. Very minimal in the sense that there were enough resources, the ground for everybody. People that were tilling the land for food production were not as much as we have today. And looking at the increase in population, the resources being the land is becoming very scarce, because the farmers are on the increase, thereby cultivating those lands that were actually used for grazing. And these have caused a very serious conflict between these two group agriculturists. Of course, their aim, I believe, and their goal is one: food security and production in Nigeria or globally. But you found out that the society today is increasing in number, thereby reducing the quantity of the resources. Now, having said this, you believe that once the resources are getting scarce, there will surely be room for conflict. But this can be managed. This can seriously be managed. In our own case, I believe government policies and the setup of the authority hierarchy actually did not do the job as it went to. Because in Nigeria, our authorities mostly they react to things instead of being proactive. When things start, they don't always act on it. They always wait until it degenerates before they start looking for solutions. And one of the reasons this have broken down seriously, I believe, is the failure in the rural chiefs to be able to curtail and solve these conflicts from the grassroots. In those days, the chiefs, local chiefs, were given the power, to sit down and mediate between warring factions. But we found out that today, tribalism has taken place. We no longer live as one. If you check my name, my name is Aweyi Umaru. The Umaru in it is a Fulani name. Believe me, there were Fulani settlers in my village, and they have lived there for over 100 years. I grew up as a young man and met them in our farm. They were paying nothing. They were living there, grazing there. What we benefit from them is the cow dung. They graze our land, they give us the dung, and we farm. I grew up, my father would always take us to the farm, and we meet these people there. So, this was the way people were living before today. But you find out that today there is conflict. So, now, food crisis. Of course, there is going to be food crisis everywhere if what is happening today continues. We read in social media, we see on TV how herders have been going around cutting farmlands. I can assure you the last 2 weeks in Basa local government have been very, very terrible. Very terrible. I lost my farm just last week. I have planted maize, I have planted potatoes, but the whole of it was cut down. A whole lot, 1 hectare of potato and maize. Now, how can that not bring food shortage? Because today, instead of me and my family enjoying from what we have found and also selling it to make profit and make money from it, we'll have to go looking for resources on how to live our lives in the next 1 year. And this has happened to so many families. All due to what? Government not being proactive.
Okay, so what can be done in the sectors also?
Yeah, I think in 2019, government brought out a plan, what we call today the ranches. But that plan has not come to be till date because of politics. One, politics. Two, lack of proper funding and manpower. Federal government have not been able to develop that plan. But I believe that the way forward is actually to start ranches.